Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be continuing on with my 12 perfumes for Christmas, and these are perfumes 7 and 8. Yes, 7 and 8. And this is actually part 2 of my FragranceNet haul. I did break my videos up by different hauls, and I did do a FragranceNet haul where I had picked up 4 perfumes, but I actually split it up and did Versace in one video, which I will have linked below. And then I did these 2, which are a little bit more, I want to say like luxury maybe. And that is Tom Ford's Black Orchid and Guerlain by Mon Guerlain. And both of these are Eau de Parfum. And this is 1.7 ounces and this one is 1.6. So I had hauled these a couple months ago, but I usually like to unbox them on camera. But then I had done a Layered video. Layered had sent me some fragrances to review on my channel, and all those fragrances pretty much worked out except for the fragrance Paris Nights, which is actually an inspiration perfume for Guerlain by Mon Guerlain. And I had smelled this in stores before and liked it, but it was so long ago that when I tried Paris Nights, there was a note in that perfume that turned on my skin. I did not like it. I tried washing it off. I will say Layered fragrances stay on all day. No matter what I did, I could not get that perfume off my skin. But there was a note in there that didn't sit well with my skin, so I was a little nervous about this scent. And then this one, so when I had posted my perfume wish list, I had already hauled a bunch of these perfumes, including this one. And I noticed a lot of people were saying that they preferred, it was kind of mixed. Some people liked this one, some people liked Velvet Orchid over this one. I started watching different review videos, and then I started reading some of the comments, and I started to freak out. Like, this was a very divided scent. And then I believe it was a joke, but a couple of commenters had put that Tom Ford wanted this perfume to kind of like, it was inspired by the scent of a man's crotch. Oh no, I did not like that comparison at all. So let's go ahead and get into the unboxing and my first impressions, and then I will come back with my final thoughts. Okay, I can't wait anymore. So we are going to open this, and then I'm just gonna insert this in because I went down the rabbit hole of looking this up. Tom Ford's Black Orchid. Let's start with Mon Guerlain, and then I will do just a review on this, but I need to open these. Now, I smelled this in stores before, but it's been a while. I like that one. Okay, so this one I'm gonna have to test out on my skin. I like that. That has like a soapiness to it. I had recently reviewed Layered fragrances, and they had an inspired perfume by Mon Guerlain, and I wasn't crazy about it, so that bothered me a little bit. There is a difference though, so I'm wondering if there's a note in that one that maybe I'm not liking, but I'll have to test this one out. Now, this is the one I'm a little worried about because I was looking up my 12th perfume that I was going to be picking up, and I was looking at reviews of Velvet Orchid. I saw a few videos comparing these two, and this scent was very polarizing. Jeremy Fragrance said that this is not a blind buy, which is exactly what I did. So we're going to test it out right here. I'm going to get my first impressions right on camera. And let me tell you, this bottle's really sexy. It kind of looks like a flask. Maybe not the top, but like the bottom half. From the bottle, it smells good. But like, people were saying that this is like a beast. You only have to spray once. There isn't a sillage. There's a wall. Like, this was just too much. And I did get the Eau de Parfum. People said the EDT was less beastly, but still like powerhouse. Ooh, I like that. I like it. It is dark and deep. It's got kind of like a peppermint licorice vibe to it. at first spritz, but I'm going to have to play with it. But I like this. I get instant like woody holiday vibes from it. This is super, super unique. I've never smelled anything like this. So yeah, I really, really enjoy this scent so far. Like, I'm smelling it and it's really good. So I'm really impressed at initial try. I will come back and let you guys know in my haul video. Today I wore this to work, Team Gryffindor. Okay, so I did wear these scents to 2 different events. I wore Guerlain by Mon Guerlain to Thanksgiving, and then I wore Tom Ford's Black Orchid to Friendsgiving. We're gonna go ahead and go over Guerlain first because this scent is something that I don't have too much to say. So I will say that I did enjoy this one over Paris Nights by Layered Fragrances. I find this to be very pretty, very sophisticated, not super mature, not juvenile. It's just for women of all ages. And there are other scents that I would put in this category that I would probably reach over this one. So although I think this scent is pretty, it's not one of my favorite scents in my collection. I did decide to wear this to Thanksgiving because I have family members that are sensitive to perfume. And after testing this out, I thought this was perfect because it wasn't anything too overpowering, too projecting. It was nice. It also had the sweetness that I like. I definitely wouldn't say this is a fall scent. This is like a year-round scent. Very pretty during probably spring. But I did like that it had a little bit of sweetness to it, but very light, not anything too offensive. And it worked out. I could tell that, you know, no one was turned off by it or anything. It's just a very easy, pretty scent. So this scent is described as vanilla, aromatic, powdery, floral, and fresh spicy. I don't get the fresh spicy in here. I get more of the floral, the vanilla, and then a soapiness, which is the lavender in here. So this perfume has Carla, lavender, sambac, jasmine, album sandalwood, and vanilla. And I guess it's that sandalwood that's supposed to be that fresh spicy, but I don't really get that too much. I do get like a powderiness on the dry down, which I don't find this perfume to develop too differently. You spray it, it goes down to a little bit of a powderiness, and then it just becomes a nice pretty floral scent that lasts about 6 hours, I would say. This didn't have a long lasting power on my skin. I know it does on other people's skin, but on my skin this did not last a long time. After Thanksgiving, we went Black Friday shopping and I definitely had to touch up my perfume. So I did want to point that out real quick. There's just others I prefer over this one. Beautiful. I definitely will use it. It's not anything I dislike. It's just something that I don't know if I will keep in my collection. I will definitely have to wear it more. I only wore it a couple times, but it's not anything that I fell head over heels with or like fell madly in love over. So again, this is Guerlain by Mon Guerlain. Now this scent, when I smell this, I get like woody, I get spicy, I get licorice. I don't even think licorice is in here, but I definitely get black licorice. I get peppermint. I get a whole lot of things going on. And this perfume is a perfume that develops. It changes. This scent is absolutely mind-blowing. I know I said that about First Kiss. This one is another one. This scent blew my mind. I was nervous. And then when I got my nose on it, I was like, okay. And then as it kept developing throughout the night, I really enjoyed this scent. I will say I don't agree with some of the reviews I saw, and we will go over that. This is a powerhouse. This is a scent that I agree is probably not a safe blind buy. Jeremy Fragrance mentioned that, and it probably isn't. It worked out for me. It's not going to work out for a lot of people. This scent also has a lot of notes, kind of like Angel. I think he said Angel's a much safer bet. I don't know. I think both of these are both polarizing. And I think Angel projects a lot better than this one. So let me go over what this is described as. Tom Ford's Black Orchid is described as warm, spicy, sweet, earthy, balsamic, and cacao. And when I smell this, I definitely get the spicy. I definitely get like an incense. So I wore this to Friendsgiving and I did overspray. I sprayed like normal. And I think when it sits right under your nose, you feel like it's projecting and it's leaving this scent trail. But I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not. This scent, although strong and although a powerhouse scent, on me sat very close to my skin. Definitely something people could smell when I asked them to smell me. So I asked a couple people, can you smell my perfume? And they had to like lean into me, like my husband. He didn't dislike it, but he didn't say, oh, what is that? I like it. So that's another thing. I didn't get compliments with this perfume. This is considered a unisex scent. There's a sweetness in here that I don't know if I would like that on at least my husband. I heard it works really well for men. I believe I heard it was Michael Jackson's signature scent. So if you like sweet scents, I do think this is definitely a unisex scent. It's not anything overly masculine though, so a woman could definitely wear it. One of the most masculine scents I've ever smelled was Jessica Parker's Stash. I actually got that and I will be discussing that perfume in a future video. That is probably the most masculine unisex scent that I've ever smelled. It almost leans too masculine to me. This one does teeter on both sides. This could lean a little feminine and this could lean a little masculine, but a beautiful scent. This lasts for days. So let's go over the notes because this is filled with tons of notes. The top notes on this are jasmine, gardenia, blackcurrant, lemon, bergamot, and mandarin. The heart notes are orchid, spicy notes, fruity notes, lotus, and then the base notes are vetiver, patchouli, sandalwood, incense, amber, chocolate, and vanilla. Like nothing stands out like too much on this. I will say that when I smell it out of the bottle, there is something that puts me off a little bit, and I think that's the gardenia. Gardenia does trigger headaches, so whenever I smell gardenia in a perfume, I can pick it up, but that quickly dissipates and it quickly goes away, and then I get just a very spicy, warm, that's probably the chocolate, incense, patchouli, sandalwoody scent. It has a sweetness to it. Great nighttime, dark, cold weather scent. It's not something for typically for during the day, even though I've worn it out during the day. It's more to me night, cold months type of perfume. But I wore it with my friends, and again, it wasn't anything that projected. I could smell it on me, like I could definitely smell it all day, but it wasn't anything that when I walked around, it left this strong scent trail. So I didn't get that like other people got. So this on me sat very close to the skin. I kind of like that because this isn't a scent that I think a lot of people appreciate or like. So I do like that I can smell it, and on me it just doesn't project. Again, I've worn this a couple times and I've asked people and they had to get real close to smell me. So I'm really happy with this scent. I'm really excited to try Velvet Orchid. I'm holding out buying it because I did put it in my Christmas wish list to my family. Whether they get it for me or not, I will be picking it up. I am excited to try Tom Ford's Velvet Orchid because this scent is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, that will do it for today's video. Let me know in the comment section below, do you own these perfumes? I know these are two totally different categories. To me, this is a very feminine, everyday, year-round scent, whereas this is a very dark, deep, sensual, mysterious, nighttime, cooler weather scent. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of these. Are you planning on picking them up? Are they scents you don't appreciate? You love them? And again, that will do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me and haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know when I upload. And until next time, guys, bye.